this finds you. I'm enjoying a warm cup of coffee this morning and getting ready just to kind of warm up my body and begin my day, and thought what an opportunity to come on and share some of the roots of my practices and what I'm here to share with people. So there's 4 parts that I think are crucial when it comes to working and being within the body. Our embodiment practices, like yoga, dance, going to the gym, whatever movements and ways that you engage with your physical body. You can create practices around them that you enjoy. I truly believe that when your body is, loving what it's doing, it is healing and it is benefiting. So, trying to get out of the limited stories around what exercise practices or what's good, what's healthy for your body. It's much more individual than anyone is telling you. We get prescribed all these regimens and exercise, and there's a lot of science and a lot of validity behind all of it. But truly getting into your body and understanding your own body awareness is crucial. And at the root, that is really what I emphasize with any movement practices. Yoga is my favorite, dance is my favorite, and as I dive deeper into my studies, yoga is the union, right, of the body, the mind, and the spirit. So what that looks like, yes, we have asanas that have been passed down and have energetic, physical, all the benefits, and they are key, and really believe that practice is root. At the same time, our body gets into patterns and habits, and we have held tension around areas in our body, and when we repeat patterns the same, we build deeper patterns into our body. So getting into some organic and somatic movement is so important as integration into whatever practices you do. Really feeling into the body awareness to know, oh, I have a little tension here. And everything's connected, and you can use your body, you can use your awareness, and you can dissolve that tension, those dense parts where your body just isn't moving the same. The aliveness isn't the same. There's stuck tension and energy and something that needs to be moved and dissolved out in that space. So the 4 pillars that I work with are breath, that deep diaphragmatic breathing. We're shallow breathers, so breathing deep as you can into that belly, that bowl, your deep root. Can you really get into that breath down into that space, and inhale to fullness and exhale to complete release, and softening in that breath, right? Lengthening, really getting into that deep nourishment from the inside out, and a release, a letting go, right? That natural cycle of renewal, of life and death, all of the things. So breathing deeply, slowing that breath, regulating that nervous system, easing that body and that mind. At the root, there is a lack of safety sometimes in our body, where we're gripping, where we're holding, and maybe there's some instability someplace. Maybe there's, some weaknesses. There's so much more going on to what's in your body and what's happening in your body, and your awareness of it goes beyond your physical wellness. I'll tell you that. But we'll start with just feeling more fluidity, more aliveness, more movement in that body. So the second thing is awareness, because awareness is so key. What is unconscious is unconscious, right? So we're making the unconscious conscious through discovery, through exploration, through intention. When we tune our awareness, where our attention goes, energy flows. I also like to say, where our attention goes, blood flow goes, right? We bring our breath there, we nourish the cells in that area, and we exhale and we release them out, like we're, moving out any dense energies, any density that's being held in that area of the body, right? That breath and that blood flow, bring it there and let the body do its thing. You are in harmony with your breath and your body and your awareness. So breath, awareness, expression, so key. What we're holding in our body is what we have not expressed. In some way, we've gripped around it. There's some reason it's held there, and we don't even need to really know. If it's meant to come up, it will, but we just need to bring aliveness back into that area and allow it to express, allow it to move out and dissolve. Bringing safety, oftentimes your posture, right? You can feel into where it's their tension, adjust. Bringing some touch there says, I got you, body, before it's freaking out and, densing up around it. I'll bring some softness and bring some movement in your expression, bring some loving touch. Ease that body. You can feel when you start giving it your awareness, it's like, it's not happy here. It needs some attention here. Maybe it's in a knee, maybe it's in an ankle. And your expression can be in your mind's eye, seeing movement there. Sometimes when we have limited movement, it is the exercise of that internal, like allowing those muscles to feel like they're strengthening and working on the idea of movement. Much more powerful. Seeing all the breath coming in and nourishing those cells, feeding them, bringing them back to aliveness, and imagining that they're moving, right? Can be as simple as that. Expression in the mind's eye to the actual physical expression. Bringing more and more movement and fluidity into the areas, listening to what they need and giving them that. And then bringing in that idea of sound. It's so crucial. It can be a little hum, like ease that body. We're working with the nervous system and regulating. There's something activating in the body that's causing it to want to grip and hold and do something that's not functional there, right? And so easing that nervous system through that vagus nerve and humming, allowing the expression. Maybe it's a long sigh. Maybe it's a gentle ease, right? There's so many ways we can express. We can even express just with the breath alone. Bringing in that, if you're in the yoga world, that yoga breath, and there's a whole way to it's that ocean breath, opening up that throat. But it doesn't need to be that intense either. It can just even being listening to the subtle sound of the air coming through your nose. That's the level of awareness I want to tune you to, the subtle body. Those are the spaces that give you clues and allow you to really get back into the aliveness of the body, right? Feeling what that body needs, adjusting as you need to. Yes, so I definitely feel some aliveness in my energy today, like a unsettled restlessness. Yeah. So breathing and feeling, allowing me to get a little silly and unconventional with you, right? Like, let's be safe in the spaces we are, to move as we need to allow the expression. I've always been a mover. I don't know what else to say. I process my information and my external world in, just different ways, I suppose. But I have had a lot of energy in my body to move and understand and work with, and my mind moves pretty fast, and a lot of it's just kind of like a lot to process, right? So learning how to regulate my body, and I can really get into a rhythm, right, within the body, and that is yummy and restoring and joyful for me. And those are the spaces I want you to find, right? We don't want to be in a space where we're, I have to do this. It's like not fun. It's a punishment. The body's not going to respond the same to knowing, hey, I'm listening to you. I'm excited to interact with you. Oh, we're going to be in harmony and flow with our breath. I'm going to be in compassionate awareness with what's happening. I'm going to express freely because I can. I'm in a safe space. And there are people around that love and honor me as I do them, right? If they're there or you're alone, however you need to, whatever feels safe to truly express. I'm the observer of myself and in relation to everything else. Expressing from the beingness that I am, and it is love, and it is good, and it is beautiful. And I let my voice sing, my body express in a way of that physical sound, right? Or maybe I just let my heart beat, and that pumping is a vibration into all of life, right? All right, so feeling into your breath. I'm going to do a little bit of movement and practice with you, but this is something you can do anywhere, anytime you feel the pull and the call. In the space of safety to really feel into what the body needs. Bringing aliveness into the joints, into the spaces that you hold tension. Many sit all day long. There's so much limited blood flow in your root. Allowing yourself to move that tension out of wherever you're carrying it. Could be anywhere. Play around with your movements at the beginning and get into the body. Where might there be some tension? We're just simply bringing our awareness to all the spaces and places in our body, what we might be feeling in them. Explore, take an assessment, feel into what you're feeling. Find that place you want to begin. And settle in. Bring some depth into a spot, some place where you have some tension. Breathe into that area and just soften. Allow yourself to get curious in the slight movements. Expanding that awareness, opening that expression. Breathe in and out as it softens. Feel how every breath shifts the muscles. Bring your awareness to them. Breathe into the tension. Exhale, release. Dissolve. Bringing in your awareness into your mind's eye, imagining the breath as it's coming into those areas. If you feel a full release, bring a counter movement. So where you were stretching, maybe bring some compression. And open up the opposite side. Try to get into the full range of movement in whatever area you're breathing into. Remembering that touch is so helpful. Sometimes we can feel something somewhere, but when we bring some touch to it, it really gets more clear. It also tells the body, I've got you. I'm here. Tapping. Rolling out. Feeling. What would feel good to that area of the body? Play around with ideas. Remembering that expression of sound in the humming. If you're feeling with your hands and you're humming, oftentimes you can kind of work the sound out. When an area in the body feels complete, move on to the next area. That's you're feeling tension. Allow yourself to move organically. What we carry is often in a spiral. So finding a rhythmic movement to release the tension. Make it gentle, make it nourishing, make it soothing. Maybe even make it still. Breathe into wherever you feel the tension. Explore to find it if you need it. Shake and quake. Move out and bring aliveness to the body. Play with that practice today. Thank you for letting me share. Put on some good music. Let the body flow. Let your emotions come alive. Enjoy. In enjoyment. Even turn your tension into savoring the nourishment of your breath and see what happens. All right, many blessings to you today. Have a great day. Until next time. Mwah.